Okay, here it is. Reddit is our precursor to the social credit score. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the social credit score being employed by China, in which people who say the wrong thing, they think impure thoughts, they criticize government, they get naughty points, and there are penalties. Reddit is our precursor to that. If you don't think that social credit score is coming to this country and to the entire world, you really don't know anything about what's going on this planet. So many things that people will say, that'll never happen here, that's not going to happen. And yet, a lot of those cases where they say those things are already happening. Now, Reddit, it's obvious to me that Reddit is a government agency just like Google. But let's talk about Reddit karma. On Reddit, you have this thing called karma, where people can vote up or vote down for anything you say. And if you say bad things that people don't like, they can hide you. They can hide your comments. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the entire concept of karma to begin with. Karma is a concept that was invented by the Hindu religion to justify their enslavement and mistreatment of the untouchable caste. In other words, if you were born in the untouchable caste, it's because you deserve it, because you were bad, bad, bad in a past life, and only us pure, good Brahmins, we deserve to be on top of society. And not only that, but we are fully justified in oppressing you and enslaving you. That's what karma really is. It's a justification for oppression, just like all religion. And so Reddit has adopted this karma system in which people who say unpopular things can be hidden. Think about that. This popularity, should information be a popularity contest? Should the herd, the groupthink herd, be able to just, push away those bad thoughts, those things that we don't like? Because you know what the herd is. That's the majority. The people who've been brainwashed. That's how you fit into the herd. Y'all have the same brainwashing. And then when someone comes and says something, whether or not it's entirely factual, whether or not they're posting evidence to back up their position, or whether or not it's just a pure opinion, you want to go on there, thumbs down, so you can hide their comment. First of all, that's really cowardly, I think. As I said on YouTube, I don't do thumbs down. I don't do that. If there's a video on YouTube that I really dislike, you best believe I'm going to go in the comment section and tell you why I don't like your video. I'm not just going to thumb you down and scurry away in the night like a coward. But this is what allows people to be cowards. You give them these systems where they can just punish people without showing their face and without showing their name. And look at this comment here that this person left. Does it just lead to groupthink and people being afraid to say something that might offend someone? Does this all just trend towards people saying what they think others want to hear? Absolutely, it's supposed to. It's designed to do that. When you police your own thoughts, when you keep quiet, you don't say what you think, you say the opposite of what you think. Or better yet, you can make yourself think what all the popular people think. That's mind control. When you're so afraid of the truth that you just want to fit in with the herd and you'll believe any lie And then when someone tries to come with the truth, you thumbs them down, give them all the down votes, give them all the bad karma, so you don't have to hear it. You don't have to hear that truth. This is our precursor for the social credit score system of China. Now, let's talk about another thing from Reddit, shadow banning. Isn't that cute? That they'll ban you, not tell you that you're banned, and because they don't tell you that you're banned, they don't have to tell you why you're banned. What about this? Is a very cowardly way of doing business, isn't it? Have I been shadow banned? Absolutely. Under a different account when I tried to post the Bill of Rights, the Children's Bill of Rights, people were outraged that I would write something called the Children's Bill of Rights. They were outraged. They got so angry with me for writing something called the Children's Bill of Rights. They said children don't have rights. And Reddit shadow banned me. What a cowardly thing, shadow banning. It's pathetic. Here's a little something else that I noticed. If you were mentioned in this thread, then that means you have been randomly selected by Credit Reporting Bot for an inquiry on your score. Credit Reporting Bot. This score estimates your chances of being banned from Reddit on a scale of 1 to 1,000. You want to argue with me that Reddit isn't the future of our social credit score system? The Credit Reporting Bot? At the end of the day, this only works because of all the pathetic little cowards who come and leave thumbs down and down votes so they can hide your opinion when they don't agree with it. I don't want to hide the opinions I don't agree with. I want to see the people I disagree with. I want to see if they have something to say. But no, that's not how groupthink works. Groupthink means you want to only fit in with the people that think how you think. The herd. You want to be part of the herd and you want to kick anyone out who's not part of the herd. Herd mentality, groupthink mentality. And you talk about 1984, the memory hole. Remember, that was the government that made certain articles go down the memory hole. And sure, that happens on the internet. Things get flushed down the memory hole. But look who's really doing it here. It's not the government. It's the citizens. Those well-trained little citizens who get so very, very angry when you tell them something that they don't want to hear. And the reaction is downvote you so they don't have to see it. They won't leave a comment. They won't try to argue with you. They'll just give you the old thumbs down and move on. This is the world we're going towards. This is the world that your children and your grandchildren are going to be living in. Think about it. Think about how they banned me, shadow banned me, for trying to speak up for the children, for trying to put out the Children's Bill of Rights. Of course, no explanation given. You're not going to get an explanation. That's the whole point of shadow banning. They don't have to tell you why. We don't like you. We don't like you. That's the only reason. That's the only justification that's needed. Just like the karma. We don't like you, therefore your opinion is bad and you will be banned. Think about it. This is not the future that's coming. This is the future that's already here. All those people in China, over 1 billion of them, knowing that they have to walk around saying what they have to say, saying what they're supposed to say instead of what they think. And after time goes on, they start thinking what they're supposed to think instead of just saying it. And as the generations go on and everybody's saying what they're supposed to say instead of saying what they think, guess what? Their children grow up not even thinking wrong thoughts. What they think and what they say are one and the same. Good little robots. Good little robots who do what they're told so that they can have a comfortable little life and never have to think those bad thoughts, never have to see the world for what it is and their own participation in it. Now, in my town, I don't even want to talk about it. It's pathetic. I mean, the groupthink is strong where I live. These people will leave you 30 to 40 downvotes and not a single one of them will leave a comment. They wouldn't dare to try and debate me. They just want to make sure that they don't have to see your thoughts because it hurts their feelings. It hurts their little conception, their comfortable little conception of reality, their little conformist groupthink reality that they live in. One more reason why I do not want to bring children into this world was I see what the future is going to be. Brains in jars with little wires hooked up to them. That's all you're going to be. Catch you on the next one.